Alright folks, we got a package in the mail today from Trophyline. This is a set of their mini sticks powered by Novix tree stands. I'm going to give you my initial review of them, bust the box open, talk a little bit about them, kind of give you my first thoughts, and then later down in the season I'll do a more in-depth review. I want to get a little more time with them before I give you guys my final opinion on them, but heard a lot of good things, so without further ado, let's get this busted open. Alright, so as always, you got the red Trophyline tape on all their packaging. Everything's always closed up well. And they stack up real nice. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. All four already stacked up, strapped together. A nice little bundle. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but those stack up super nice. Can't wait to try these out. Whole package with our 4 straps in them and a little instruction booklet. And that's everything. So let's get started. Alright, so to kind of give you a better overview of the stick, they're 17 inches long. We have, they aren't double sticks, they are only single sticks. So what you have to do is you can turn these whichever side you want and you offset them. And then there's a little nut right here that locks it into place where it can't go any farther. Same way on the top. So when you pack them, you turn the bottom one up, which folds on top of itself here on the stick, and you turn the top one straight up. Alright, so now to stack them together, you turn them all the same way with the bottom step sticking straight up, the top one straight up. You turn it that way on all your sticks. They have put a small little hole right here, as you can see, and whenever you go to fold it in, the nut on the Versa button fits perfectly in that hole. So hope you can see that. So on and so forth, same way. Hole on the Versa button fits right in there. And then final one, has a strap on it, which you take, wrap around all the sticks, and pull it tight. And the way I'm going to run mine, I'm going to run one other strap around the bottom, just to keep from them separating like that. And then we'll talk a little bit later about the case pack and how they integrate on it, and the mission platform and how they integrate on it. So now that you've seen a little more about how they stack together and how they fold up nicely, so when you get to the tree, what you're going to want to do is decide which way you want your 2 steps to go. On this first one, I'm going to do the bottom step coming off to the left and the top step coming off to the right. Okay, so then they come with these straps. It's the same strap that, if you've watched my video on the mission platform, it's the same strap as it. You're going to hook it on the Versa button that's on the front of the stick. You're going to loop it around the tree. Hook the other loop on the Versa button as well. And pull the strap tight. Once you pull the strap tight, you're going to grab it and you're going to seat the climbing stick. And it locks. You can feel the standoffs bite into the tree when you do that. Okay, I'll bring it closer and change the view, that way you can kind of see that again. So again, when you get to the tree, I always have mine already wrapped around one side of the Versa button. So you're going to get to your desired height. I'm going to start kind of low for this one. I push my weight against it, that way I've got both hands to work, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as far as when you're climbing the tree here in a little bit. You run the strap around the tree. Again, if you've watched my video on the mission platform, you know the deal with the strap. I'll try to get back where you can see here. You wrap it back around the Versa button, you grab the tail end of the strap, you pull it tight, and then you take and grab the stick and you want to seat it. Okay, so it's going to slide down just a little bit, but once it slides down, now it's locked in. Okay, so then when you start to climb, it barely moves. Once you get it seated in good, it shouldn't go anywhere. So one more time. And I weigh about 190. So they're on there great. The standoffs bite into the tree really well. And then whenever you come down to get them back off, you're gonna pull the tension off of them. You're gonna loosen your strap. Take your strap off. Fold back into your desired configuration. Stack them on each other. All right, so now we have our Trophyline Ambush Pro saddle on, and I'm gonna show you kind of how you climb with them. Again, this is just a very basic scratch the surface review and kind of how-to on the Trophyline mini sticks. I'm gonna lay this strap here. I'm gonna lay my second stick here. Once you start getting your system figured out, you're gonna figure out how you're gonna carry your sticks up the tree. Me personally, I have these little hooks that are made by DIY Bow Hunting. And then I'll put a little piece of P-cord or am steel on the top of the sticks, and they will hang from the back of my saddle as I climb. So again, just like I showed you on the first one, we run the strap around the tree, click our second loop on the Versa button, and pull our strap tight, and then we are going to seat our stick, making sure that the standoffs bite in the tree really good. And you can even like put some of your weight on them if that makes you feel better. Okay, so then we're going to take our second stick, and you're going to configure it the exact way you have the first one. So if you have the bottom step off to the left, you want to take your bottom step, put it off to the left. You got your top step off to the right, you want to do the same thing. That way you're alternating steps as you go up, kind of like like ladder sticks that you buy that all piece together for 20 foot. I'm going to go ahead and hook my button on one end. Okay. Now here's where it becomes, you got to decide what your setup's going to be. Whether you're going to carry it on your backpack, whether you're going to carry it on your saddle somewhere or what, but you've got to figure out how you can be hands-free there. For my second one, I don't ever hook it on, okay? I never hook to the tree for my second one. I get my desired height, what I think that's going to be, which is around in there. I push normally like my head up against that. Run my strap around. Once I have that good and tight, as tight as I can get it with my hand, then I'm going to seat it as well, making sure that the standoffs bite in it. Alright, so before I ever climb here, I'm going to hook in with my lineman belt. Now I have a ropeman on mine, but if you're just using the Prusik that's on there, that's fine too. So I hook in, and then I start to climb. And again, you may get just a little bit of movement, because again, you're seating these in with your hands. Whenever you pull down, that's what's seating those standoffs into the tree. I'm going to advance my lineman Step up to my second stick, adjust it, and then I'm ready for number 3 and 4 and so on. So in conclusion, these are the mini sticks from Trophyline. They're powered by Novix Tree Stands. That's who makes them. They're 17 inches a piece. Again, they're not double steps, which I personally like because it cuts down on my bulk and my weight. You can go on like Eastern Woods Outdoors and purchase replacement these right here and turn them over to double sticks, or double steps, excuse me. They're rock solid. They're really tiny. They weigh hardly nothing. I think they weigh like 1.4 pounds a piece. They fit together super nice. That's probably my favorite thing about them. They stack together awesome. You just can't get, in my opinion, any better than this. They're super sturdy. Again, I weigh about 190. They hold me well. They don't go anywhere. I don't have any complaints with them so far. Again, this is just my initial review. I'm running 4 of them, and then I've got like a do-it-yourself aider. It's a 2-step aider, and I'll probably have a video on it later on about how I made it and some of the things that I like about it and don't like about it. I'll run the DIY aider on the bottom step, and then with all that I can get to about 18 or 19 foot with 4 of these mini sticks. You can check them out at trophyline.com. I highly recommend them. I think the MSRP for $159, and it's worth every penny of it in my opinion. Super great quality. They're made really well. When you get them in your hand, you can tell that they're made really well. So go check them out, and I hope this has helped you make a decision maybe one way or the other. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to comment below. You can send me a message on Bible Belt Outdoors Facebook page. I'll be happy to help you any way I can. So good luck hunting this season. Check out Trophyline's website.